Well, I came over here to another one of my kind of favorite spots, and there are about 10 guys over here with a full camp. They're all looking at me like I'm crazy. I figure, what's the worst that could happen, right? Because I want to get in this creek. There's the trash catcher right there. Thinking. They're all down there on the bank on the left. Hey yo. Just looking for the best way in this creek. What y'all up to? Just chilling?
Yeah.
Y'all alright? Man, there's still some big old fish in here, ain't they? Y'all need any water or anything? I got a couple of cases of water. Y'all good, huh? Alright, I see you guys.
What you looking for?
I come get in this creek and go check that trash thing and head on down.
You GoProist?
Yeah. That was making good videos. What you up to? Yeah.
Oh, cool. I'm learning how to skateboard.
Oh, well, y'all just stay right here now? There's a lot of people stay here, don't they?
Yeah, it's a little hangout spot.
Yeah. There's some big fish in there if you got a pole and stuff, you know what?
Yeah.
Man, you're young, ain't you? How old are you?
22.
Where you live? You got a house?
No, I stay in that building right over there called the way station.
That one, a yellow one?
No, that's
the brick one.
Yeah, the big
with the new windows?
Yeah.
Oh, is it a place for you guys to stay if you ain't got a home or something?
That way station right there. You see the building across the street? Yeah, that's where I stay at.
Oh, across the street from the brick one.
Yeah.
Oh man, you guys need anything? You need any water or anything?
You got any water?
I got water, yeah.
I'll take the water.
Yeah, you want to come over here with me? There's too many people over there. I just gave him a case of water. I want to move on. Dang, breaks my heart. The guy's 22 years old, and I said, man, he's young. He again looked like he's in good shape, healthy. It is 77 degrees. He had on black clothes from top to bottom, including a black face mask and a toboggan. I don't understand it, but it's not my place to understand. Then I said, man, you're young enough and good shape enough. You could join the Army or Air Force or Navy or something, Marine Corps. He said, I don't want to leave my wife. He didn't really want to chit chat and talk about it, but it's okay. A lot of the homeless around this area stay in a place they call the way station. It's a missionary church, and I don't know if they run it or how it works, and they let you stay there as long as you don't cause any trouble. Like most of them, you can't come in intoxicated or high or violent, you know. It's just heartbreaking. I drove by there, and I mean, there's a porch full of young people. I mean, there's people under this bridge. But I tell you something, it doesn't compare to downtown Atlanta or San Antonio or some places in Arizona. But it's still heartbreaking to me. Nobody likes rattling stuff, especially me. The dude stealing a bathroom. He's already stole about 4 of them. There's the Alabama Theater, if you've ever been here before. This is, I was going to tell you the name of this road, but I can't because There are no street signs anywhere. But I know the Alabama Theater. I went there and seen George Winston a long time ago. Oh, this is 18th. I've got to make a turn. If you've ever been over in this area to a concert or anything, Legacy Marina is on the, arena is on the left. This all under here to the right, and to the right of me, right here, used to be one of the scariest places on earth to park before you would come to go to a concert. It is all, hang on a second, it is all cleaned up, and there's actually a skateboard park under there and another big park where you can go walk around. There's also buttons you can push for emergencies, so if you have an emergency you can let somebody know. Pretty cool, huh? The new mayor over here is an amazing fellow. So I'm still in search of what I'm in search of. I have left the people zone. I know you're tired of hearing my sob stories, but this particular creek usually has a lot of snakes in it, and it's about the only one left in the daylight right now that's not covered by trees, so you can actually see where we're going and what we're doing. But we got to get there quick. After we look at this brick. Speaking of that, I got a brick at the homestead that needs to, I can't get that brick out. There's too many people watching me, so let's keep going. I thought it was away from people, but not yet. That's a CCS. That's a common creek scooter. You'll find them throughout many big cities. The further I go, the more I realize I think I'm in the wrong creek. You can see all the little generic creek minnows. Fascinating thing about those is that's why there are usually so many snakes in here. I just had a honeybee milking my leg. As you can see, here are some more remnants of a common creek scooter. Here's a pretty decent bicycle that just seems to be laying right there. Nothing you can do with it. It is a long way down this creek. This appears to be an Excelsior brick. I'm wrong. This is a Champion D something BC. I wonder what all these are. I wonder if these say something. I'm not gonna mess them all up because they are remnants of many moons gone by, but how have I never noticed those before? Now I know where all the bricks come from. The sun is moving and it's making it harder to see. Of course, this area down here that I thought would be shallow, I'm not where I thought I was going, but here I am none be the less. And I thought it was going to be crazy shallow because it hasn't rained in so long, and it appears from here to be deeper than it's ever been. That's just wunderbar. What's the word? Ooh, some slimy, slippy crawlies on. And if you could sell railroad iron, this is where you would want to go. But since you can't, you better not try it. Otherwise, press 9 to continue. Sorry, that's my JSU voice. Back when we used to register online, you would call and talk to some recording and push buttons. Actually, wouldn't talk to recording because that technology wasn't technologized back then. It is a little more shallow because you used to have to climb up here and look down in there. Tune of the sea. If you walk down here, you can rest assured that you will continue to slide and just drop off the end. Done. So anyway, since this is not where I'd planned, but it's where we are, we will go nonetheless. Yes, I brought a flashlight. One of the funnest parts about this particular spot is you can read 1905 right there. That is 120 years ago. Somebody was working on that. 120 years ago. Now, how many generations is that? I've never been able to figure out what a generation is because I don't know when it starts or stops. Like, when does my generation end? If it's when everybody my age croaks out or their batteries run out, then that doesn't make any sense. When does my children's generation run out? It's the same? Possibly. What we're gonna do is see what's right here, since we're here. And the water's flowing enough to see what's right here. What's the odds of there being a coin? Or 2 coins? Slim, maybe? I didn't bring a crack scratcher. There are no coins in that. So you know what this means, don't you? It means we have to go in here. And hopefully not hit our head on anything. It won't bother you if I do. It's been a long time since I've been in here. And the last time I came, I found one of only 2 silver dollars that I've ever found, half dollars, that I've ever found in my entire life. The good thing is, I brought a flashing light. Yes, I have a couple flashing lights. The water just appears to look higher than it does on most days. So I will walk until the flashlight goes out. That's why you always bring 2. Of course, I brought 1. The only thing that comes under here is raccoons and me. Blade a la more. And if you want a quick exit, you can try right here, but it might be a little tough to get out. If I had remembered to bring a crack scratcher, I've hit my head on that more times than you can count. And it hurts. If I had remembered a crack scratcher, I could be crack scratching. Now up in here, I've never been really far because I didn't want to lay down, but it appears it's a little more open now. I'm still not going. So what we're gonna do is go up this way. Just for a few minutes though, because these little side areas is where I found the half dollar. And if I'm not mistaken, it took some scratching to get it out. But that's what you do, right? It was in one of these holes, like right here maybe. Let's get the rocks out. And scratch it all up and let it flow. Let's see what's in there. Hey, you always look around to make sure there's not some dude with balloons in here Trying to make friends with you. Goodness, it always sounds like somebody's walking in here. When I get in here, it gives me the creep ends. This whole little ledge right here is what catches stuff. There's a piece of brass. So we'll scratch all these out while we wait. On the side of the clear. I shouldn't be doing this with a brand new kind of gripper, but let me get that backed up a little bit. I don't see anything in there that's screaming harvest me. It's a little more shallow, a little less light, to make it a little easier to see. I didn't bring gloves. I had anticipated coming here. I was going to a different creek. But that's not what's important right now. I'm watching way too many apocalyptic movies to be out of here right now. There is a library. There's a really good chance that is a wheat. It is not. I've been had. I've been notarized. I've been percolated. So I'm going to leave this a little more throw. Then we'll get back and have a gander with a goose. There is nothing new under the ice. Although I didn't spread it really thin, did I? To where you can really see a point in there. So we'll try again. I need it all to clear out. There it goes. There with my person. It's on the other end of this stick. That is not a wheat, but it's older. It is copper. I don't know why people insist on only throwing away libraries. I've never taken a library and just thrown it because it was a different denomination. You see what I did there? Okay. No, I'm not going to do it. I've stuck too many nails in my hands doing that. Too many nails in my hands doing that. I keep forgetting to look around. There's too many places for somebody to come and bite my head off and suck all the soft stuff out of my body. I know it's not looking lucrative right now, but I have, those of you who've been with me half my lifetime, started 15 years ago, that's half my lifetime. That is definitely a zinc because it is almost non-existent anymore. And this blade is a mighty fine swishing tool. You gotta let it clear out, dude. Well, I know. I'm waiting. I'm waiting on something spectacular to happen. Yeah, me too. So, give it a little bit. And let's try right here again. This was our deepest, most lucrative hole back in the day. Back in the day, remember? Yeah, I remember. Seemed like yesterday. God, that thing's deep. Okay, now let's wait. Hey! Oh, hold on. Let's go down here first. While we wait. I guarantee you 3 things. That horseshoe right there is well over 100 years old. Well, you should probably harvest it and polish it up and send it to the Smithsonian, and they'll probably want it. Man, they want, that's actually humongous. Look how big it is. Okay, this is the backwash we got out. Let me spread it a little more. And then we'll look, and we'll look, and we'll look some more. Screws and nuts and bolts. How about down here? Did we get, how deep did we get? Not deep enough. Let's get the leaves out. And we can see the bottom. Let's get that out. We'll do it like this. I always get creeped in, wonder if there's a snake down there. Although it's pretty cold in here. Cool, not cold. And I didn't even say that the first time. Because. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I can't stand it. Well, it does not appear that this is going to be a record harvest. Just go somewhere. Before we do, there's a stray library right there. I can't see what that is. Oh, it's a library. Man, I thought it was something beautiful and amazing. They do just come to the sides and sit. That is a mighty old hand you got there. Well, thank you. Just if there's any more stray coins just sitting around before we... I'm bent over. That was treacherous and not a good idea. So we're gonna get out of here. Oh my goodness. Get where I can stand up again. Oh yeah, let's get out. I guess I officially got the only silver coin out of here. Mama said those are my magic legs. One little teeny tiny hole. There's nothing in it. Sometimes side cracks have some luxurious treasures in them. They're pretty nasty. Ooh, there's some dog droppings. I don't know why there's a dog in here. Although it could have been raccoons. Because raccoons. Man, I thought there was a corn in there. But it wasn't. Okay, keep traveling. And there it is, 1905. One more time. You don't have to watch, but I'm gonna drag everything off this side, and then we'll look at it in a minute and see what's in here. I'm gonna go ahead and drag everything out of here too. Then we'll go back and look. That was the side wash. There did not appear to be any coins in there. They lay so flat that it's tough to see them. Yeah, tough. No coins. One more look right here, and then we'll move on. There's a rock, that's a rock, that's a little rock. Nothing. That being said, here's where we started, and there's obviously nothing there either. What is that? It's nothing, dude. You just said that. Oh, my good, my good, my good, my good. And there's no spots for anything else to get stuck. Maybe in this slimy slough of slithering stuff. This is it. And that keeps the walls from tumbling down. I'm done with this. Thanks for watching my videos.